sure to sign up for your Social Security number. Applications available at your local post office. This is...
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened. Jesus, Cole!
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
This is a tasty
Looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
That broad got socks in the brassiere.
J.W. Robinson are having
Frank
sale.
Morgan?
Don't you
Who's
know?
asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It
has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
That cherry pie was delish.
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing more from me.
There is one thing that I am sure.
He just refuses to.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Root beers all around.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Christ alive!
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort. There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department. Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. Good old fair in loving the law.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Mouthpiece for strips off me at the grand jury.
Rimsky, O'Halloran.
Now the DA
Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, fellas?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my protege. Let's go straight to the You hear about Adrian? Fraud in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Mikowski. Talking from experience.
Shots fired off streets, help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets, help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Watch it!
Shots fired off streets, help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets, help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the whole call. Go ahead, get
Unbelievable.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Trolley and pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Hit the high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up there.
I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there. Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands. $11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Junk.
Lie detectors out of paper and ink. Copy that. Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Empty. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
good to me. I doubt it. This isn't what we're looking for.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, If you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
I'm at a loss.
Check the car and the surrounds. If this is a crime scene, we don't want anything missed.
People are inquisitive. Don't sweat it. We'll keep it back.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
Optimistic, Cole. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Leaving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Can you drive to this one?
So, where do you want to go?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talk using color. Look what we have now.
I'm afraid
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't that the hell is this guy doing? He got promoted?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Nothing significant. Not much help. Doesn't look like anything. Nope. Incidental.
Diplomatic license plates.
Really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for finance.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Head for destruction. What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Да. Мой обзор на американскую историю ужасов возымел эффект. Я не знаю почему, но мне такое отвращение и какая-то дичь смотрелось в этом, когда я смотрел. Я не помню, какой сезон. Короче, 2 сезона я посмотрел, несколько серий с одного сезона, несколько серий с другого сезона. То есть у меня было 2 захода. Первый заход посмотреть, я смотрю несколько серий. Какие-то инопланетяне. Какая-то монашка хочет соблазнить какого-то парня. Они все сумасшедшие, кричат. Я такой смотрю на это все, и это все как-то нереалистично, это как-то все странно. И как-то вот камера, как-то вот, я не знаю, вот это я привык к этой атмосфере HBO, Netflix, что вот там как-то вот над эту смеру прям вот корпят. А здесь как-то все такое обычное, картонное. И вот этот весь бред, когда там, получается, парень с девушкой хотят заняться любовью, и тут, я так понимаю, прилетают какие-то инопланетяне, и девушку на куски разлетается ее... Все. Ты такой думаешь, что за бред? Какого черта? Зачем? И вот, наверное, вот этот как бы бред меня как-то прям бесил. Это и как-то отвратительно, и в то же время как-то и не ощущает на себе.
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on the line. He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Так, интересно все, что вот это я сейчас рассказываю. Меня хоть слышно? Ага, меня еще и не слышно. Нет, меня слышно, но очень тихо, я так понимаю. Так, сейчас, секундочку, как обычно. Там потише, тут погромче и как обычно, так сказать. Так, я думаю, здесь будет вот так отлично. О! Дюдя, Дюдя! О!
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Damn it, Cole. Hold it steady. Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Сезон про ведьм не смотрел, про фрик-шоу клевом убийцу тоже не видел.
Car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Дядя, ну, к сожалению, что я тебе могу сказать. Я сейчас буду уже заканчивать, потому что мне завтра в 6 утра вставать. Мне надо хоть как-то выспаться, хоть приблизительно. Ну, сейчас посмотрим ролик, что там будет дальше, и будем заканчивать. Я, кстати, не все улики нашел. Я помню, что вокруг той машины я мало что нашел, в принципе. Правильный вопрос. Ну, парочку там неудачных ответов дал, но это никак не повлияло на ход событий. Нанесенный ущерб, ну, автомобилей парочку бросил генерального сказал Вальдесу, может быть, установили бы личность вора и его мотив. Допросив генерального консуля... можно было еще и генерального консула допросить. Я бы более лучше, типа, установил мотив его и чуть по-другому прошел этот квест. Интересно, я даже не знал, что так можно было сделать. Когда-то давно я в Noire играл, я помню одну миссию, я несколько раз проходил, не мог ее пройти, и я что-то так взбесился и чуть ли не удалил игру, вроде бы что-то такое. И второй раз я еще пытался ее пройти, но до конца так и не прошел, да. Ну, это такая игра, это не Макс Пейн, где нужно просто летать, взрывать, стрелять.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are
Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Интересно. 2 сезона хорошие, дальше. Кстати, вот я посмотрел сезон «Черное зеркало», несколько серий. Но там как-то прям вообще перебор. Каждая серия разная. То, что сезон, каждая вот как бы серия это уникальная. Еще что-то подобное. Эти, как их там, любовь, кровь, насилие и роботы или что-то такое. Какого-то мужика сбила машина. Теперь нам еще разбираться.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Ну что, выходим. Сейчас сохранится и...
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Кстати, да, получается, после этой игры я буду играть в GTA 5, и там я уже могу играть в онлайн. Это интересный подход. Кстати, там тоже ж можно GTA онлайн пройти полностью, да? Можно, кстати, Диди, если захочешь, можем вместе поиграть. Еще с кем-то, может, поиграть. Не знаю, с кем там получится тоже. Ладно, спасибо, Диди, что заходил. Насчет сериальчиков я буду сейчас теперь почаще видосики выпускать. Как обычно, стримлю 3 раза в неделю. Если бы завтра не было мне очень рано вставать, я бы еще постримил. Человек в машине был в белом костюме. Интересно. Интересно. Там еще, кстати, номера были видны, на самом деле. Ладно, хороших тебе выходных. Хотя, может, я еще на выходных выпущу 1-2 видосика. Сейчас начал смотреть сериал «Основание». Прям как-то, прям чуть ли не каждую серию буду обозревать. Так что увидимся в понедельник, среда, пятницу. LA Noire. LAPD. Лос-Анджелесский полицейский участок. Будем раскрывать преступления. Ну а с вами был Speedful. Have a nice day, nice life и goodbye.